Welcome back, everyone, to White Knuckle Racing. As always, Gabe Correct here as your host with the Ruiz brothers, Jorge and Miguel from Jam Racing. This is a really fun podcast where we're going to have going on for you today. We're going to go over all the happenings of the weekend and kind of the state of where we are with the 206 and how busy the schedule has come up. Some big news coming out of the north. Just dropped off yesterday, actually last night, going into this morning. I don't know if we'll make it all the way up there, but I think it'll be cool to race, and hopefully it'll affect some of those northern racers to come all the way down here to South Florida. But it'll be great. So on the heels of this weekend, you guys were in Monticello, right? For CKNA rounds 2 and 3, I believe, if I got that correctly. And it was, from looking at everything online, I was not able to make it, but it seemed like it was a barn burner. It was such a fun weekend. Every race came down to the last few laps. Some races just came down to a broken spring after people talking shit. But all the who's showed up for this weekend. Obviously, the Briggs brothers showed up. You had Mick Gabriel, Dylan Emerson, Colin Warren. Warren made an appearance. Sean Meyer made an appearance. I mean, it was like, if you're talking 206 and you're talking fast guys, everybody was there. And then you had I'm not sure if this was his first race, but Brendan Jersicrat from Precision Karting, he was there with the Coyotes. They were showed up to this weekend. He was really fast. He won, I believe, on day one. Is that correct? Yeah, so he won on day one. But man, watching it on day two and trying to track it from the house, it was incredible. So we're going to start a little bit backwards here. So the heavy final, Jorge. So I heard your cart was hooked up and people were following you through Race Monitor, and all of a sudden Jorge disappeared. What happened?
Oh, we're starting backwards from Sunday final.
Yes.
Sunday final, cart was hooked up. Finally, all weekend trying to work with Matt Del Sol, and we finally got hooked up. Right, got the gearing down fine, got hooked up, cart was rolling, and cart was fast all weekend. It was basically the pompano setup. I didn't touch a damn thing on it. Just bad luck on Saturday, and then on the finals, chasing down Sean Meyer, we finally broke him and Jim up, and intake spring. I've never had an intake. I've had like blown head gaskets, stuff like that. The head gasket was starting to go in the motor again, but I've never had an intake spring break. The good grace, though, is I'm guessing since I really didn't run it that hard afterwards, or it just started popping and banging, I shut the motor off, and the hat, the retaining ring, didn't come off, and the valve didn't drop. Yeah, the keeper. So I'm glad that didn't happen, because if not, it would have been a whole new motor. So at the moment, when I get the head off and look at everything, what?
Which it should be anyways. Get rid of that junk.
Oh my god! No, it's dude. It's a strong motor. It's strong.
That's so strong it broke a spring.
Exactly. So strong it decided to break a spring.
So
just too bad it didn't. I wish it would have broken like after across the finish line.
So and Miguel, what were you doing right before your wonderful
Talking
brother here broke
like
down?
Idiot.
What was he doing?
Yeah. I
Talking
was already getting warmed up, and I was saying Coyote sales are about to drop. Here comes the TB, and then Jorge decided, well, I'll help him out and not have his sales drop, and I'll pull in. I'm like, oh my god, like
Jim,
it backfires right when you're talking crap. I'm like, and I'm yelling it too at this point, because we were all hyped on the sideline because we saw you guys catching up to him, and at that point, the other Coyote dropped off of y'all's draft, so there's no way
we broke the draft.
Yeah, there's no way he was going to be able to catch up, and I'm like, yeah, Coyote sales are about to drop. And
I'm telling you, it was, dude, the cart was freaking on fire.
Yeah.
The cart was just on fire, man.
Yep.
It was fast.
It was on fast until it wasn't.
Fast.
You were fast until you weren't.
No, I mean, I hooked up with Matt, and I stayed on that rear bumper, and I was working with him as much as I could, and then we swapped positions. I got a good run on the double right-hander. We ended up swapping positions real quick. And we even got faster when we did that. It was just, we worked so well together. And then we came off the track, both of us. Even though I broke, we came off the track. We were both talking about it in the pits. This was a perfect warm-up for Charlotte. the way that we both ran together, and I'm glad he's in the same class I am. Yeah, it's gonna be
So,
bad for the competition.
so anybody that's going to Monticello, what kind of gearing should there be if you give them just a rough idea?
3.35.
Okay, not an idea. There's the right.
There it is.
3.35.
You want me to email it to you? You want me to
Yeah,
text it to you?
If you're running clockwise, full configuration that we did this weekend, 3.35 is the gear. You know, don't mess with it. I went up to 3.41, 3.45. I went down to 3.26. I even tried 3.17, 3.35. That's
Done.
it.
Okay.
And anybody who's a really road race is basically just road race of sprint tracks. Like you got to have that. I literally, if you get broken off a draft, you're watching the rest of the race, and that's what happened.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
It is the draft.
So Miguel, you showed a little bit of spirit there. There's a video going around from CKNA, and you mixing it up there with the top guys. What happened for the rest of the weekend though? Because that was, I mean, that was nice, but
I got there because I didn't hit the brakes in turn one, and I made my way through.
Dude, we can't joke like that. We can't joke like that, right? No more joking like that at all.
I ping ponged my way through there. I mean, my side pods say it all, but I was there, and I was totally not supposed to be there, but I was there, and I held on to it. But it was that you had Dylan and Colin. The NSYNC band of karting, the band was back together. Okay?
Yeah,
the band was
the boys
back
are back in town.
Vintage, vintage Colin showed up.
Really?
Yeah, vintage Colin showed up.
So it was a little scrappy from what I can see. I guess at the final,
a little.
We all know that Mick is fast, but he got angry. What happened there?
I don't know. I think he got punted, like got shoved out of the side at the beginning of the race in the senior medium class. And he just Mick is fast when he gets mad.
Yeah, get him angry before he goes out there.
Yeah, when he
don't get him angry. I race against him.
Yeah,
exactly.
When he gets angry, the guy turns into a whole different driver.
Oh yeah,
right. He's real fast when he's mad. When he's all relaxed and chilling, it's just like he just races to, I'm guessing, to the not to the level of the competition, but it's a whole two different mix. Mick got mad, dropped back, and you know how fast Colin and Dan are together. He was able to bring Brandon with him back up to it. One more lap, it would have been rough. It was going to be a rough race for them, definitely. Yeah. Dylan and Colin had their hands full, but it was a good race. Senior medium class, light, masters, legends, all the races were freaking good. Sportsmen, they're all real tight racing, good racing. Man, just. Yeah, level competition too. Like every class, you had heavy hitters. Like, let's go senior light.
The Ritters, the Ritter brothers, freaking kicked ass all weekend.
Yeah, they were fast too.
Yeah, they were up there. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They were up there. If you got Heath was flying too.
He got P3 and on Sunday.
P3 on Sunday. Yeah. Chris Klein showed up. Was it Chris? Is that? Yeah, I think I was. If I screwed up,
Chris Klein. Yep,
it's all right.
He
showed up.
Number 1.
0-1. Yeah. He showed up. I don't even think he qualified or anything. He started dead last, made his way up to third, and then was underweight by like 2 pounds. So decided to start in the back again and win the race.
That's
went from last to first.
I don't think he decided he was going to start from the back.
Yeah. He's like, I made this long ass drive. I'll start in the back. I usually don't get to pass people, so I'll start in the back. No, he was fast. Dude, I'm telling you, man. It might every class had a good group of numbers too.
How about Sean Mayer
every class had
sweeping the weekend.
Oh, dude, I was so happy I was about to beat him. Yeah. Oh my god. Let me tell you, he is
Sean's
so
saying Jorge said
he's so freaking fast.
Yeah.
I almost had you, man.
What are you, Paul Walker?
He's so fast. Everywhere he goes, he's so freaking fast. So I was just happy to run up there with him. I mean, I had the speed. If I could just get on that rear, it was good. Saturday was a freaking shit show on the start. Starting P4, I got in the back of the 511 trying to help him around the corner. And then when I saw him, he was pushing. I backed off, but I had help from behind as well. So I got back into him. Then I went off track, fell back to way back last on turn 1. And then I was able to somehow, the kart was working so well. By the end of that lap, I sniffed the draft again. and I was able to get back there and then work my way up to P5. But
When is
I was out.
when's
I
the
was
next
out on
video
a
gonna
highway.
drop, Jorge?
I'm working on it now. I apologize for Saturday, guys. We had GoPro issues, files were not
Yeah.
being repaired, stuff like that. I don't have much racing on Saturday, but I'm still going to post a video of Saturday. Sunday's good to go. We got plenty of video of that. So Saturday will be like a shorter vlog, us talking more.
I
But
still got my
Sunday's
video
video.
to send you for before we went out there. I was trying to send it, but it wouldn't send.
So there'll be a video posting, but it's probably going to post Wednesday, and then the next one will post the following Wednesday. I'm giving it a week break. We don't have much racing going on until actually I don't have anything planned racing wise until CKNA Charlotte, except for clean the cart, look at it, give a couple kisses.
He's lying. He's lying. He's gonna show up to Charlotte with a cart for some reason taken apart because that's what Jorge
No.
does. It doesn't matter how
Actually,
he leaves the track. It's
Miguel,
he
how did I
shows
show
up
up
to the
today?
track.
I showed up this weekend. All I did this weekend, pull the cart off, and that was it.
I mean, he actually
Oh,
did show up pretty
yeah.
ready.
Yeah, the
anybody
cart
was-
was ready to go.
I practiced Saturday on the damn junk ass LeConte tires just because I didn't have enough time to swap my new ones over. But he actually had them Vega Reds already on his.
Mine was ready to go. This chassis, my new TV chassis, is so freaking fast. You don't have to touch anything. 0 changes. I didn't do any changes this weekend. Nothing. It's a pompano setup.
Caster. You changed your caster?
No, I changed camber, right? I went up on camber a little bit because I was losing the rear too much. And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna put the other rims on. And when I put the other rims on, I drove it. I was like, okay, I felt better. And then I jumped the
Didn't do any
caster back
changes,
into
but
it.
changed the whole fucking rims.
No, just change the rims and add
And the
and put the
seat,
pompano setup back
And
in.
the axle and the rear caliper
No.
and the real drum.
Nope.
Now,
Nope.
talking about
Nope.
parts, did you get to use
Nope. The chassis is so fast it doesn't matter.
did you get to
Nope.
use the new sprocket this weekend?
Oh, dude, Sharp by Design mini gears, guys. They use a better metal than the 6061. They use like a 7071. Sprocker's also a little thinner. It's like a 1/8 inch instead of the 3/16 inch. And yeah, Sprockets held up great all weekend. I love the design of how quick I changed my gear out in and out in less than 30 seconds. 2 Allen screws, slide, loosen motor mount, tighten motor mount, call it good. Most thing that I found out was when I was on the gear of everybody else, when we all ran like the same close gear, I would have more acceleration out of corn. From like low to mid range, you could tell difference. Now from mid range to top end, there's no difference at all. But mid to low, you feel an acceleration out of the corner better. Once it gets going, it's going. Now the only thing the only other thing that was kind of weird, you can hear the chain in the back spinning pretty good. I thought it would mess up like the chain, but I kept it really well lubed. And then looking at my gears for the rear and front, looks brand new. I have no wear on the outside. You know how you sometimes get wear if you don't put it around lat. So I have no wear at all on the outside and inside. It's straight down the middle. And I checked out my driver to make sure it was still good and looks brand new as well. So I can't recommend that enough. Definitely. I talk about a little bit of the vlog, but definitely recommend Sharp by Design QC gears. Remember, we're not sponsored by shit, Dick. So
No, by
No.
our wallet.
yeah. So that right there, I know it's expensive. When you look at the price, you're like, fuck. But well worth the money.
Good stuff.
Well
So
worth the money.
put you guys in a little of a spot here. Now that you guys went to this for another 4-cycle event with Charlotte coming. If you had to put 5 drivers, I need you to put 5 drivers real quick in your head in order, right? Or the top 5 drivers in all of tools right now, at least down here in the South. So Miguel, you go first. Top 5, starting with number 5. We're gonna work our way back.
Oh, wait. Any weight?
Any weight, they can be mixed match, doesn't matter. So top 5 drivers.
Oh my god. My head hurts.
Start number 5, I would put in Jed Perkins.
Okay. Number 4.
Oh, I gotta keep all 4.
Yeah,
He's got to pick
you
5.
get your top 5.
Oh man. shit. God, Gabe, you fucking suck.
What I do.
Yeah,
So
that's
Jed, I would say Jed. I mean, obviously, Mick, Dylan, and Colin somewhere in one of those orders. I don't really
You're
know.
missing
I'll
one.
put Dylan's the 1, Colin second. I would put Mick third and fourth. I don't even know. I mean, that's the main people I'd race with in CK and A. So I mean, that's pretty tough.
I think top 5 is too small, and it has to be like per category. Like,
Well, let's just start
Yeah,
with
that's
this
all.
week.
I'm picking all the light guys.
Miguel's gonna,
I'm picking all the light
because
guys.
he's picking on the light guys. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all the
So
like
in
guys. So
order-
that means you're missing one. You're missing one guy. So because
Yeah.
that's 4.
Pick one person.
So
Who
who's
else?
your number 1 guy right now? Number 1.
He already said. He said
Dylan.
Dylan's number 1.
I'll put
Colin's
Dylan,
number 2.
Colin, Mick. I'll put Jed fourth.
And who's
Jed
5th?
fourth. Shit. I don't know. It's always like that one person that just randomly shows up and gives me a hard time.
than
Let's put it
yourself.
that way. Like
Yeah.
it's not a so those 4 regulars. The 5th one's like, crap, dude. You had to show up to give me another hard time. I already got these 4 assholes I got to worry about. Now this person shows up. Like that gave me a toss up. Like when Junior races or if Greg races or like this weekend Brandon showed up. It's just that okay. I'll put the 5th person. Whoever shows up to fuck it up for me.
Yeah, like the random button. That random button,
Yeah,
like in
the
Mortal
random
Kombat.
button. Yeah, because those four usually now it's the norm now where I'm gonna be racing
Yeah.
against. So the 5th one is just a scramble and who shows up for that event. Just put it that way.
Yeah.
All right. And Jorge, top 5 in the heavy class.
James Perkins, the number 1, baby. Old man's got it still.
Yeah, that's true. number one is James. Yeah, James Perkins. That's
Your
number 1 for me.
your buddy Phil.
Phil, I would put
Oh, there's a
Phil.
thumbs up. That's pretty cool.
I would put Phil like 4th
Okay.
in the top 5. So James, Phil 4th. Eli Yanko. I'm gonna.
He
put
hasn't
him
been down here in
second.
2.5 years, so he don't count.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does count. You
He
said
hasn't
the
been
best
down here in
driver
over
the
2
country.
years.
It doesn't
He gets
matter. The
He
best
gets so
drivers in the
sensitive
country.
about
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna get to
He
the
gets-
Canadians. We're gonna get to them here in a second.
Oh my God, Gabe! You can't change the rules up. You said the best 5 drivers.
In the South. Okay, either way. So who else? You got
Now
2
you're
more.
putting in the South.
You got 2 more.
He said this out from the beginning.
I said it from the
Okay,
beginning.
well
But
then
he don't
Eli.
listen to
Okay,
me.
you're out. James, Phil 4th. Matt came out of nowhere. I'll put him 3rd or 5th, because Matt, when he's on, he's hard to beat, but when he's off, he's off. I'll put 3rd.
Yeah, that's the last time we stayed in Tallahassee. Thanks.
Yeah. Sean 2nd.
Sean Mayer.
Yeah, and then 5th will have to be. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank.
No Gary
drives-
Austin? Well, no, he's up north. So
No, he's up north. You
Yeah,
said
no, you're right.
he drives an MGM. He's Miguel. He drives MGM. He's a younger kid. Cool. Every time I see his dad, it's cool as hell, and his grandpa. Oh my God, what's his freaking name? I'm gonna keep
Yep.
my hand.
If he
You know what I'm
if
talking
he
about.
watches this, we're losing a subscriber.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's guaranteed.
He's the-
I don't. Yeah.
I want to say it starts with an M, or maybe his nickname's an M.
Is it Mo?
Mo, baby, Mo.
Oh God
Yeah.
bless. Son.
Mo, Jesus Christ.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
That's the last time you used air-
I'll put Mo 5th because he only races national events. So
But he's fast.
yeah, and plus I race senior heavy, guys. All right. I don't have an excuse anymore. Okay, I went up to Chris Carroll. I yelled at him this weekend. I told him, "Your old ass is screwing it for me because you should be racing like masters." And then
I told him.
that senior medium, he goes on P3 qualifying. I was like, oh God.
I
Well,
told
Ace
him he
can't use that
inspires
excuse.
me. I told him he inspires me
does.
because I'm 29 and I'm still racing in light, but there's
So-
going to be a master light class here real soon.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the only one racing in it.
When is that coming along? So is it
Oh,
going to be
Gabe.
350, maybe a 365?
All right. Seriously,
Yo,
like,
Gabe.
and I talked to
Really?
this with Chris real quick. Why do you have to be old and fat? Why can't you just be old and skinny? Why does it got to be a 390 if you're old? I mean, just because you get old, you start getting fat all of a sudden.
Dude, they put
Well,
the
Jorge's
kids
getting bigger by the year.
in senior heavy. The
Yeah,
kids come out
you
there.
need another back surgery because you were skinnier and shit when you had back surgery. We saw some photos from Orlando. Him and Junior standing next to each other, they look identical almost. Now where it's like,
Yeah.
I love Bojangles a lot.
Jorge ate Jorge.
Watch, you'll see me. You guys will see me in the grams. 10 pounds lighter. I
That's
gotta get
it.
down to like 3. Cart and everything 392.
How much
have
did
to
you
be
weigh
down to
for CKNA? How much you weigh this weekend?
402.
404.
Woo.
I gave up
God.
10 pounds.
Yep.
That was all right. I
There's
like to
the
get
10.
the competition something. A
Don't
little handicap.
Stop it.
It's like golfing, handicap.
So, Jorge, any chance we make a Canada trip now that CKNA is doing the Canada division up north?
Hell yeah. Hell
That's
yeah.
huge.
Now, the only way we would have to do it, and this is the truth. It's too far of a drive for us. We'd have to fly in. So we would love to make a Canada trip. So if any Canadians up there, please reach out. We will do an arrive and drive.
That would be great.
Hands down. Arrive and drive. I'll be more than happy to go up there.
Eli
for,
can get his
one of the
dream.
Canadian ones.
Eli can get his dream.
Hey, pull you on the team.
Yeah, if anybody can support 3 crazy guys for an arrive and drive, hell yeah, we are down for the trip for sure. I am down for a Canadian. I would love to go up there and race up there in Canada.
I don't know if they're ready for the I feel like they're gonna be so proper at the track and like yes, this goes here and then we're just
Dude, have you not raced against them?
yeah.
Everybody's like me, but 10 times worse.
No, but I mean outside of the pits.
Exactly.
I mean in the
That's
pits.
how I learned how to drive rough.
But I mean on the
I
track.
drive the way I drive because of Canadians. No
Yeah,
offense. You guys might be the nicest people out there. But man, when you guys put the vices down, oh my bad.
That's what Dylan said. He's like, Grants, I have top 10 now. When Canadians show up, I'm lucky to get 20th.
Exactly. Yeah. They don't play around, man. They don't play.
Oh,
We're
no,
here with,
man.
dude. And the thing is,
They have free health care up there.
Yeah, everybody gets in that a little bump, but here and there, over there, they're like, We're like, what the hell happened? Oh, my bad, man.
No pushback bumper. No pushback.
Yeah, no pushback, no side pod bumper either.
Yeah. And you put a spring in a side pods, they come in and fold
Yeah,
out.
they spring out.
Bye.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Oh my God, Dylan, sick move.
Over
You should have
the
been there
weekend.
this weekend.
Well,
Oh my God, you missed.
are you talking about the one in the
You missed
video?
too much.
Which one? No.
No,
This
you
was
had to be
another
there to
one.
watch it.
The back section, it was a spring effect. Mick got the short end of the stick on that one.
Yeah, I think that they
So-
both were going for the position, and they were in the
Yeah.
chicane, and Mick turned left, didn't see Dylan or something, and then Mick went from left back to right and went cutting the grass. I did the same thing in the final 2, except I didn't lift. I kept that joker straight. I came right back on the track, slid right in front, got hit, and caught the draft again.
Now it almost feels like temperatures between those two is starting to like heat up a little bit. Like the more now that Mick is doing all these 206 events, and obviously Dylan's now used to running up front. It's like now every event I feel like those two are just getting. It's just getting.
Well, Dylan, the thing is, Dylan's always run up front, and it's always been with Colin, but now it's like Mick's in the group. Those 3, and then Brandon, you're talking about like they're duking it out all the time, and you don't know who's gonna win. Like you're there like
it wasn't a sit too. Like they didn't just sit one line and just enjoy the rest of it. They were battling and making moves and really stirring it up. And
and you're still missing some big. You didn't have Perkins there either. You had Jed. You throw Jed in the mix. You throw.
That's the only reason why you got 4th.
You throw Miguel in the mix, dude. Just
I wish I got 5th.
No, I mean
I don't
Jorge
know.
was doing good.
Oh,
What?
That would have kept you all out of the podium.
This is why Gabe doesn't come around much, because he goes little jokes. He's the only one laughing, and we're like, "What are you saying?"
It's
dad
funny in
jokes.
my head. It's
Dad
funny.
jokes, exactly.
It works.
Dad jokes.
All right, guys. Anything
it-
before we sign off tonight?
announcements? Anything? Nothing?
Miguel,
Exciting?
Miguel?
Miguel,
I'm good.
Miguel,
Huh?
Miguel.
Well, I didn't have him on the show with me, so now I feel so empty about saying it.
Stop doing the little thing with the ratchet.
Yeah, we got yelled
Like a
at.
kid. Yeah.
There it is.
Stop the ratchet thing. We're gonna
Let's
lose
put
a
that down.
subscriber, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I had the fidget spinner, and I don't know where I put it.
All right,
So.
Miguel.
He left it on the
Say
TV.
it.
All right, so
Say it.
news
Trader.
is out.
Go ahead, trader.
Shut up. So the news is out. I got to call for Shaw today. If anybody knows this, we've been on TV for 6 years. I've been 6 years this last November. That's everything I've known, but I've got a really good relationship with Dylan, and I've decided to make a swap, and I will have his 2021 MGM chassis here in 2 weeks. So
Don't
Charlotte
cry, okay?
CKNA. Huh? No, I ain't crying. I have
Don't
a burp.
cry.
This Bush Light's coming up. So I will,
He's getting all choked up.
my first race ever on a different chassis, because I've never been on anything else but that TB, will be for CKNA in Charlotte. So I'm really extremely nervous, but I think I'll be okay. So
You have no excuses now. Nothing. You
no,
can
it'd be
it's on you now.
it'd be great. I get to at least being in Charlotte. Paul Rice is probably going to be there, so I could go and I've seen him before, but I've never had conversation with him in person. So that'd be nice to introduce myself to him and see what I can do on another chassis. So I it's not anything against TB. I think the chassis is great. I didn't think it was just maybe working for me. Jorge makes it work. Gabe makes it work. I think I just want to try something different. There's nothing wrong with the chassis I got now. There's nothing wrong with the TV brand. I'm just me personally. I'm a very emotional person. Obviously, I was probably about to cry. Yeah. I was probably ready to cry to Farshad, and Farshad just took it simple. He's like, dude, just relax. This is for fun. I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm breaking up. Like, we've had a 6-year relationship. I feel like I'm about to get divorced. Like, I'm trying to look for papers to sign. But we took it really well. He asked me some really good questions and stuff. And then I just want to try something different. I think it might work out for me. So Colin, he's fine now. If you're watching.
Crawling back.
So Miguel's been on the fence for this for a while. We've been talking back and forth, and he told me about the opportunity of, like, moving brands and stuff, and in the end, I've told people this, all right? Any chassis, doesn't matter. The only other chassis I can rent is MGM. That's just me. And we've said it on the show. But everybody says you're brand loyal. I love TV. I'm not brand loyal. I'm loyal to Farshad. That's what I'm loyal to, right? He gave me the opportunity to come to the sport. He supports me. He helps me out a lot. He's helped me a lot with my driver development. He's helped me behind the scenes a lot. The guy, and he does a whole bunch of things outside of karting as well. He gives back to the veteran community. You guys know I'm a veteran. He gives back to Wounded Warriors. He's always supporting veterans. So I am a brand loyal, not brand loyal. I'm a person loyal. Farshad. Farshad says, hey, TB ain't working out. We're going Burrell, Tony Kart, CRG, Margay, any other chassis manufacturer. Bye, TV. That's just me. And when Miguel told me he wanted to move and make something different, and I told him, I was like, well, Dylan's fast. Start talking to him. Go with MGM. And I have a good relationship with Paul. Paul, I mean, dude, since we even, like, when I first got to the sport, Paul would just reach out. Hey, man, how's everything doing? How's everything going? How's stuff going? And he just reached out out of the blue. Yeah, if you need any help. The guy makes MGMs. He's helping me on the TV. So any other chassis, and I'm happy for Miguel, and I'm happy that he's going to go on to his new brand, and not new brand, but different brand for him, new to him. Hopefully he is able to close that little gap of driving that he needs, and he's able to get the coaching that he needs, because you know how it is, man. Sometimes brothers don't listen to brothers.
No, he didn't.
Miguel's hard-headed. But yeah, super happy. MGM, welcome to Jam Racing.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna be
and White Knuckle Racing.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about them more often now. So
yeah. So we're like, hey, yeah, MGM, welcome to Jam Racing.
I'm not totally excited. My first race is gonna be Charlotte with it, because that's just another animal.
You
I'm
worry
not.
too much.
I know,
You,
but I'm excited because it's like Dylan's gonna be there, Paul will be there. Like I feel like I'm just
Listen,
gonna.
Paul's gonna
And
be at the
this is the
track. Paul's gonna be at the track.
Yeah.
Be like, no, not you guys.
Yeah.
No. Take
This
it
is
back.
the best thing too. This is the best thing about it. You don't have to worry about scratching it up. Dylan did that all this weekend.
He did that with the blue one. I made
The
sure
blue
when
one,
he collided.
the blue
I was
one,
like,
the blue one he tore.
even
that
though the
bad boy
black
up.
one, the bumper fell off twice. We're gonna have to talk
Dylan,
price.
you gotta fix that. Yeah, you gotta think about
Wow.
that, man.
He's
a
gonna get me
45%
DQ'd.
discount. Yeah, you gotta talk about that bumper issue.
Yeah.
So,
But
all right,
definitely, man,
everybody.
it's gonna be good.
Thanks for following us along. Next week, we're trying to have a fully filled podcast for you guys. I'm going to try to get hopefully Dylan to come on here, maybe another one of the heavy drivers to come on here. Hopefully, we just have a lot of things in the horizon. I'm not trying to let too much out of the bag, but the podcast is growing, the channel is growing. We've also noticed that during our subscriber count, it is growing and we're very thankful, but only about 40% of you guys that are watching are subscribed. So if you are not subscribed to either Jam or White Knuckle Racing, it's very important for us. It really helps us out. It really motivates us to keep doing this for you guys. And that's just something as simple as hitting the subscribe button. So when you hit it, if you ask you log into YouTube, log in real quick for us, hit that subscribe button and just keep following along on this journey that we're all in, and we all keep getting better in karting and just trying to grow the sport, which is what this is about. I don't see other podcasts that say that they're for the karting community, but they give you gear ratios and setups and encourage you to go out to your local tracks. Doesn't matter who you are. So
here's everything.
Yeah, I do that. These two get mad.
Or it's like, you want the setup? It's just displaying whatever you want.
Doesn't work for you guys. Only works for me.
So, all right, everybody. Thanks for on. We're gonna see you next time. So these guys will be out in Charlotte. Hopefully, I'll be back in the cart before the end of the year sometime. I'll find out here in a couple of days, but we'll go from there.
You can come out and help. Not hard.
I was there, not at this one, but at the one before.
He's gonna be like with the camera. Oh, I showed the camera.
We're not gonna see Gabe for the rest of the year. If you guys ever want to see Gabe again, just subscribe to White Knuckle Racing. Yeah, he won't be on Jam Racing.
Bye, guys.
Later. Catch you guys on track.
See ya.